It's not selfish to put yourself first.
No, it's self-full.
It's self-full.
It's self-full to be first, to be as good as possible to you, to take care of you, to keep you whole and healthy. That doesn't mean that you disregard everything and everyone, but you want to come with your cup full. You know, my cup runneth over.
Yeah.
What comes out of the cup is for y'all. What's in the cup is mine. But I got to keep my cup full.
Don't we do that? Don't we take on other people's stuff and make it about us when we don't know that we matter? When you don't know you matter, you will make somebody else's crazy about you. You got your own stuff to handle. You don't have to take on anybody else's.
People violate you when you don't have clear boundaries because you don't tell them how to behave in your life. And they run amok. They run amok because you don't have clear boundaries. When we think we are unworthy, it means that for some reason we believe that we have to prove we have a right to our space on the planet, in life, as we are, being who we are. And that means that we will do all manner of wonderfulness to prove we deserve to be here. And usually, some of the common things are, we overcommit, overgive, we overdo, we over excuse, we overcompensate, and we stay in difficult, desperate, hurtful, harmful situations much longer than it is wise or productive to do so. Worth, what it is that you expect from the world in response to who you are. It's very different from value. Self-value means how you hold yourself within yourself and what you expect as a result. Now, in order to get to the worth, if you're not holding yourself within yourself as worthy, then what you expect from the world is surely going to hurt you. So here's an assignment for you. For the next 40 days, every morning you are to write 40 statements of I am. I am love. I am beauty. I am peace. I am joy. I am power. I am worth. I am value. I am truth. I am light. I am wealth, health, whatever it is. I am. And write it as a noun, not as a verb. Not I am loving or I am lovable. I am love. I am power. Every day for 40 days. If you miss a day, go back and do it again. I am. It will restore your worth.
You must know who you are. No, I'm not talking about your name or your occupation. I'm not talking about what people say about you on Facebook. I'm not talking about your PIN number. I'm talking about who you are at the core and the essence and the root of your being. Spiritual Code of Conduct says you have to know who you are, and that your behavior cannot make testimony about you that is not the truth of who you are. When you have a spiritual code of conduct, and when you know who you are, if you ain't a hoe, you don't act like a hoe. If you ain't a deadbeat daddy, you don't act like a deadbeat daddy. If you ain't a gutter snipe, you don't act like a gutter snipe. Come on now. You know who you are from the inside to the outside. And your behavior is a demonstration of what you believe to be true about you. Spiritual Code of Conduct says know who you are when somebody calls you out your name in your face.
In order to take the next step to where you want to be, you've got to be willing to take a stand for yourself, within yourself. Speak up for yourself. Ask for the things that you want. And be willing. Be willing. Be willing for some people to say no. Everybody's not going to say no. You know, people's job is not to make you happy. I know that would be wonderful if this were Iyanlaville and all of you were Iyanlaites and I could just be happy, you know? So, but that's not it. So you've got to be willing to do that. Take that next step towards standing up for yourself. So those things that are unconscious and habitual will begin to fade away. You've got to challenge them.
Often we teach preach, say what we most need to learn. What was it about trust that you needed to learn for yourself?
I grew up thinking that a woman was my mother who was not. I grew up thinking that there was something wrong with me because of God only knows why. My life was a lie.
Well, actually, you explained why so well. In reading about your grandmother, I think she was related to my grandmother. In all the ways that you make children feel inadequate.
Inadequate. Bad. I was bad.
Yeah.
I was bad.
Yeah.
I had the devil in me.
Yeah.
I had the devil in me, and she was going to beat it out of me.
Because she was a woman who, because of the times in which she was raised and the suppression and oppression, had learned that it was best to go through the world keeping quiet.
Keep quiet, be who they want you to be. Had I knuckled down, had I really given in to the restrictions and limitations placed on me, I wouldn't be who I am today. It was my talking that saved me. Here was the classic, shut up, you talk too much. Shut up. Why you talk so much? You've always got something to say. And today people pay me well to hear me speak.
Yeah.
If I had shut up as a child, that may not have ever happened.
So you learned that you needed to learn to trust yourself.
There's a saying uttered by Frederick Douglass, and it is, without vision, the people perish. When I say vision, I'm not talking about an outer gazing. I'm talking about an inner knowing, where you allow the dreams and the hopes and the imagings to play out in your mind. You must have a vision for your life so that you don't get sidetracked by things and people that are not going in the direction that you're going. Write it out and then imagine it, feel it, allow the vision to grow. And I always say that when you have a vision, it means that you are pregnant with possibility. And this is the one time when men can get pregnant.
Subscribe and never miss out on the best success tips for your life and business.